So we are currently right now at the Sanders residence. Just got through the Riverside Institute, which turned out to be far more annoying than what I thought. Maybe one time I'll go back and do a gameplay video of that now that I know what to do. But if you don't, expect to spend about at least an hour to hour and a half kind of frustrated as you figure out where you're supposed to go. It is a giant stealth stage with orderlies walking around, and it's an insta kill or insta end if you get caught by them. But made it through. Lead up to the story, we found a guy named Sanders. Sanders dies. Sanders thrown around like a rag doll. And now we are at the Sanders residence, and we have talked to the widow, and now we're getting to investigate this home with lots and lots of weird art. So we'll go ahead and jump into it if you haven't already. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. So for those of you that don't know, the Shambler is actually a Cthulhu monster, and I think it was showcased
the Shambler came
in
Sanders' lives.
One of his stories. And so it's in one of his original stories, though I don't know exactly which one it would be. Okay, we're going to reconstruct the scene, because why not already? I wish there was a way to botch these. Like, as if you got more insane, you'd see things that perhaps weren't there. These are really clear cut. And I'm really excited because in about a month you're going to have...
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
So, but you're about to see, or you'll get the opportunity to actually put together the Sinking City. And from what I've heard, there is a way to actually screw it all up too, to come to lease to different ends. So I'm really interested to see how what that's going to take on. Because I think as much as you would want to have
Sanders' accession register,
the right answer, it's also neat, especially in games like this, to completely screw it up too.
So much that she didn't want to sell the painting.
Her husband, which is why she tried to set the house on fire, and why the guy's going around as a deformed fish man. I mean, that should be kind of obvious by now.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Oh, well, that's different, but you can go over and look at it.
He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
So then the thought is, why take it? Can I not look at her? Oh, that's never a good sign. I can see cutting your eyes out. I had never heard of having it spontaneously happen just by looking at a painting. That's kind of
interesting. Did you really care for him after all?
Dear Madame, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. All right. Why does every asylum doctor always have to look like Hugo Strange from Batman? If anybody's ever played Arkham Asylum, or sorry, Arkham City, he's the next to last boss that you meet up in the clock tower area, or the tower area at the end of the game. Just interesting. Every single time. Bald guy, beard, no mustache, and thick glasses so you don't see the pupils of their eyes. Every single time. All right, let's see where we are leveled up. We have 5 points. All right, so our strength is a 3, which we never use unless you need to open something. My investigation is a 3, and that really annoys me because I should be able to open with a strength you figure, or with an investigation of 3, you at least might be able to pick some locks, but I have not yet to pick a single lock. So maybe investigation. Eloquence, he's already eloquent enough. He doesn't need any extra there. So we're going to go ahead and go to 4. We're an expert now in investigation. So we'll go there. So see how that works out. Oh, shoot. All right, give me just a moment. I screwed up. I hate their leveling up system because it should be X to go ahead and level up. But instead, they want you to hit the options button. All right. Who honestly has used a start button since the days of Nintendo? All right. R2, our sanity. Ooh, we're getting more sanity. So macabre discovery. Searching through the cellars of the Riverside Institute, Pierce entered a room that he first took for a morgue, but the advanced state of decay of the corpses that lay about the place quickly made him realize that he was wrong. Nothing could justify the presence of such a charnel house in a hospital. The putrid smell and the total absence of respect for human life, as witnessed by this room, profoundly shocked Pierce, costing him some of his sanity. So I am shaken. I have nightmares. They're shaken there. Okay, I guess they're all shaken. The death of Francis Sanders had shaken. So I'm really curious as to what kind of insanity show, because the only one you have at the very beginning is the fear of enclosed places.
Morning. Sorry I'm running so late. I just not getting the program today. Hey, you good?
That's grandmother, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, a true country superstar.
See, so we have a door. We have an investigation. But no, we're just going to try to what the strength is for. Darn invisible walls. And that's exactly where it is, I guarantee it. You'll have
Let's
to
see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in the phonograph.
Really? Okay. That's interesting. I've never had that before. Okay. Well, let's listen to it. Was not expecting that.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, it's in the box. It's in the room, not the box.
Behind my eyes. Each time I shut my eyes.
Okay, well.
I can't take anymore.
There we go. All right. He's not done yet.
Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
You have freckles? Is that what's wrong with your face? You got spots. You seriously do. Will not let me investigate closer. That's a bummer. Okay, you must be freckly. Neither here nor there, but good to know.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it.
Oh, shut the door on myself. Alright.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Alright, keep it. Yay, we do get to keep it. Good.
I could use one of those.
Oh, so you take them. You're just ripping everything off now. I could use one of those.
An old diary.
What if you can use it? This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Alright. First time we talked about that, I think. Well, that was easy enough. Would you read the book? Yes. Oh, Necronomicon! It has to be. All right. I'm really getting crazy.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others.
I'm gonna say you're
What
gonna
have you
get
come
stabbed
looking
by
for
her.
in this gallery?
Can do that one.
Another
We'll do
painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
Yeah, why are you even here? That's the one that I try.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Okay. So I guess I could have done that. Oh well. For another
Strange.
time.
For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
I beg you to give up all hope for ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Okay, so why sell the paintings and bring them to the mainland if you know that they caused bad things? Is what I never understand. Hey, these paintings will kill you. Let's sell them
Not
to
now,
others.
sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Well, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
Give it in. Slurp it up. Yeah.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, another book. Ooh, dissertation on anatomical question. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. I always personally like to cut out their gizzards and play around with them, maybe do a little jump rope.
Really bad.
Did it work? Yep. Here's the gallery. We're in. Close the door. Okay, so we can already tell that there are going to be places to hide. Ooh, that's a wicked blade. I guess we don't get to use that. Alright, that looks like H.R. Giger. And that looks like H.R. Giger with the skeleton face. Kind of cool, though. Ooh, what do we got here? More blades. Okay, that's it. That was it. There was nothing else. Okay. And there's another skeleton face. And there's a man holding food.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
All right.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian
Something
times.
over and over. Alright, still nothing there. What's the point of showing me that? And there is that. That's something out of Bloodborne. That's like a Cthulhu with a baby. That's kind of cool. I'd buy that. I'd probably buy that too.
You'd buy anything that has to do with the Krampus Bloodborne.
I'd hang these up in the kids' rooms so they could wake up and look at it every single time.
That's what I'd do.
Oh, cool. Look at that up above. Didn't even see that. All right, what we got? All right, that's normal. Okay, that's crazier. Oh, that
The man
is...
transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
That almost looks like from the Nameless City. I'll say this, they did a good job on the artwork. It's, normally you would expect the same painting about 40 or 50 times. They took care of their art. Lots of blades. That's what happened last time. Okay, those are kind of the same though. Must have gotten a little bit lazier in this wing. The face. Looks like from the...
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Those are not old weapons, those are sacrificial daggers. You should know that.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
More like the Nameless City type stuff. And a giant rock. Oh, there's something in the giant rock. That makes sense now. Okay. Why would you still leave the lights on, even though this is... Okay, so that's apparently when you got to start looking for the right dagger. Okay. Now I'm starting to see where this is going. Because this is supposedly where you fight the one and only monster really in this game. And there's the monster, who's going to be coming out after us here soon. So everybody get prepared. I guess I should have left that a surprise. I'll make a big reaction about it. How about that? Be like, ooh, okay, there's a bear. Why? Is that a bear and another bear? It must be. Nah, that's kind of cool. I like that. It's good art. We already saw you, right? Yep, Nameless City person thing. I like that too. I'd pay money for that. I've seen better. Okay, head. Looks like, okay, whoa, what? Is that supposed to be Hercules attacking a duck? Okay. Different. Alright, here we go. Let's go look at the Shambler. Let's get it kicked into high gear. Here we go. Cutscene commences. Here it comes. And from what I remember, it's what we need is going to be on the far side. Yep. Here we go. And there it is. You're supposed to stab the painting. That's how you get rid of it. And here he comes.
Well, how is everybody?
Doing
How about
well.
you?
Cold up in this morning.
Yeah, it is. It is cold. Who's that?
That's the Shambler. Ooh, that's different.
Out there with his soccer cap and his thick coat mowing his lawn.
You can. Alright, well, let's see how many times I died in this thing. Oh, yeah.
What the hell was that?
It was the Shambler.
Some
Yeah.
big butt.
Oh, he saw me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Alright, let's try that again. That didn't take long.
Basketball's over, right?
Yeah,
So what are you doing now? Anything important?
Nothing else. Just going
All right, we'll do it one more time.
Did you do any good in the tournament?
Oh, yeah, our team won the tournament.
You did what?
Our team won the tournament.
Really? Good. Cool. Yeah, trophy for the school.
For 57!
How'd you like that one day where it was 77 degrees or whatever?
Over again. See if I guess I should summon him. There he is. Okay, he can go away now.
But yeah, it's been getting cold, kind of cold.
What the hell was that?
It has.
Yeah, I don't know if the paper, I couldn't believe how cold that wind was this morning.
Oh yeah, it was.
So how are you supposed to get away from this thing? I guess you gotta walk. Stay out of his line of sight. Okay.
Yeah, Graham had all the windows open the other day.
Try that again. There we go. We've seen it twice. Not quite sure how we're supposed to do
What the
this.
hell was that?
How does he keep seeing me?
Yachty!
Oh, so you can't look at him. Well, that's good to know. Oh, and then he comes after you. Alright, so rather than run, I'm just going to quickly walk away.
I deserved that.
Okay, so apparently we don't use that. What exactly are we supposed to be doing here? Oh, we lost him. He's coming after me again. Alright, we're good. Use items. Lock it. Lock it. I don't gotta get one of the daggers.
Down. Did it hear that?
Yeah. So that's what we gotta get is one of the knights to stab at. Alright. Now we just gotta figure out which one it is. Which I knew that. You know, I panicked.
What the hell was that?
Let's go this way.
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Yachty! Barely.
Damn it!
Yeah, not that one. It's gotta be the one over by where he is.
What the hell was that?
Whoops, wrong way. This way. Go this way.
Ah. Anyways, Dad's streaming right now. And my chat has been.
Oh God.
Don't forget.
What are you saying?
Huh?
This dagger looks different.
Can you hear you?
Dang it.
Mason rages too much.
Alright, hope you enjoyed watching me die. We're going to go back and kind of figure this out a little bit, and we'll see you later on. Have a good time.